This is part 2 of section 2.4. What we want to do on this problem is to construct a Venn diagram that illustrates these sets. So on the previous problem, we were given the Venn diagram and we created the sets. Now we're given some information and we're supposed to fill out the Venn diagram ourselves. To me, the easiest way to do a problem like this, where you have everything listed for you, is to start off with a universe and then just figure out where each of these go. If you start with here, there's definitely not going to be a letter that you end up missing out because everything that needs to be written down is somewhere in the universe. So if we start with A, let's look at our three sets here. Where is A? A is inside A, but not in B or in C. So what I want to do is I want to write down the A inside the A circle, but in an area that is not in B or in C. So our A is in that region right there. Now for B. B is not in A. It does appear in B, but not in C. So similar to the A here, the B needs to go inside the B circle, but not in any of the others. So that would be right there. C is not in A, is in B, is not in C. So just like the B, C is also in this region. D, not in A, not in B, not in C, therefore it's only in the universe. So our D is out here, not in any circle, but inside the rectangle. E is in A, B, and C. So it's in all three of them. That means it needs to go right in here in that overlap. F, not A, yes B, yes C. So I want to put the F where B and C overlap, but not A. So that means it's going to be in this region right there. G, no, no, yes. So inside C, but nothing else. G is there. For H, is in A and B, but not C. So H is there. And the last one is I, also in A and B, but not C. So an I is there as well. There's nothing here in this region at all. Okay. Now, we're going to go on a little bit further with this, and we have a Venn diagram that is labeled with each region using Roman numerals. And so notice here we have a number here as well. So we have each little part of the Venn diagram. And here all we're being asked to do is to indicate which of these Roman numerals fit inside set C. So set C is this circle, and it has regions 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are all inside set C. Which regions represent A intersected with C? So which regions are in both A and C? Well, inside both A and C circles are 4 and 5. Okay. Now, we're still going to be using this, but we're going to be dealing with some harder parts down here. Okay. So which regions represent A union B intersected with C? We can do this in multiple parts like we did the roster before. If I want, I'm sorry, I didn't have it on the screen, A union B intersected with C. Well, let's just worry about this part first. Which regions are in A union B? A union B is everything that's in these two circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's that first set. And then we want to intersect that with C. So what does this set have in common with C? So is 1 through 6? Well, 1, 2, and 3 are not in C, but 4, 5, and 6 are. So that's going to be my answer. 4, 5, and 6. Those are in the region that in A union B where they overlap with C. Okay, similar here. Which regions represent A intersected with C? Union B intersected with C. So A intersected with C first. What do A and C have in common? 4 and 5. I don't know why I just put the lines on top of that one and not the others, but I'm sure you understand what I've done. And then B intersected with C. What do B and C have in common? 5 and 6. Okay, those are the regions. Now union, so we want to pick up everything that is in either one of them. So that's going to be regions 4, 5, and 6. That is your final answer. Those are the regions that are make up that set. Okay? Now, based on these, what can we conclude? Four, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, correct? So these two are talking about the same region. So that tells me that this is equivalent to this. A union B, in parentheses, intersected with C, is exactly the same as A intersected with C, union B intersected with C. So those are the same.